What is up, everybody? You have just tuned into the Tether Radio podcast, the only podcast keeping you from spiraling out into the infinite abyss. I'm your host, Daniel, and I'm joined, as always,
Is Soldier Boy here?
by my lovely two co-hosts, Allie and Larry.
And Soldier Boy.
Yeah, we have
crank
to
that
make
soldier boy. Crank that. I don't even know
for
how to do the soldier boy.
completely-
Superman that hoe. I don't know.
We have to make up for completely getting fucked last week.
Yeah.
That was
That
rough.
was terrible. Yeah.
Honestly, I was not that upset about it. If I'm going to be honest, I was like,
You know, honestly, I'm not that surprised.
I will tell you why in a second. Teasers. Teasers.
Go ahead. You have the floor.
Fine.
Yeah, I was like,
fine.
We'll
Okay.
just get into our weeks. Okay,
Yeah.
Larry, there you go.
I was on PTO last week, and I was trying not to do shit all
Yeah.
week, right?
Yeah.
I have had this bad, I guess, history of when I take a week off, I end up just doing the regular things that I normally do. And I was like, nah, I'm going to be selfish this week and not do anything. And then
Yeah.
Thursday, it's like a signal.
Gotta be a
was-
real boy again.
Thursday's like, oh,
A
shit.
real boy.
I got to record today. All right, cool, whatever. It's one thing versus all the other things from previous years. And then you send that message, and I'm like, Discord heard me. Gotcha. So
Discord
while-
heard you and disabled every account that I've ever made in my life.
So weird. It's so weird.
dude, that was so weird because like
Dude.
my account was fine. The server's still up, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Allie's account is fine.
Yeah.
It's just yours and the Tether Radio account.
Dude, they like sensed my Ludditeness, and they were just like, this guy doesn't need Discord.
I'm gonna be sad if like me logging on your computer on your like whatever.
flag you?
If they delete
Oh,
me.
no, I hope they don't.
I mean, I'm not like I'm pretty new to it. It wouldn't
You're a
be a big
power
deal.
user, aren't you?
No. I'm a power creeper. Power creeper.
That might be a show title.
Power creeper. So yes, it sucked because we didn't get an episode out, but also at the same time, I was just kind of like, okay, I feel bad, but at the same time, I'll take it, right? Like, I'll
Sure.
take it.
Yeah.
Gave me time to reset. Then Friday, headed up to Columbus. Went to the football game on Saturday.
How was that?
It was fun. It was it was what it was. It was against Michigan State, so they sucked this year. So it was a blowout.
Yeah.
Still fun to get out and not have to worry about anything. And then I did the smart thing because we came back on Sunday, and I also took Monday off. So I worked Monday, took Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Wait, I thought you just literally said
You just said.
I took Monday off.
You mean the Monday before you worked?
Okay, so I worked the Monday. I worked one Monday, and then took the rest of the week off.
Tuesday through Monday.
Tuesday through
Through
Monday
the next Monday.
Yeah, okay,
Okay,
got
okay.
it. Got it.
Because I get my birthday off as a free PTO day,
Yeah.
and we get Veterans Day off. So I only had to use 3 days of PTO. To get
Nice.
7 days off. Right?
Yeah.
That was
Including the
a
week-
that was a hack right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so,
awesome, dude.
So Monday.
And by the way, thank you for your service, friend.
oh, thank you.
I know it's belated, but
and happy
I
late
always-
birthday.
Yeah,
yeah.
I always get awkward when people say that. That's why I'm just like, yeah, sweet.
Well, I mean, hey, guess what? Guess who didn't serve? Allie and I.
Right.
So thank you.
Yeah.
Hey. So my coworkers that went with me were hungover as shit on
Yeah.
Sunday, right? They were miserable. I was miserable too, but I'm like, I can just lay around all day Sunday and not have to work tomorrow because I did the smart thing.
Dude. You just get
so-
some Chinese takeout and maybe a 6-pack just for the dog, the hair of the dog kind of thing.
Yep.
And
Yep.
then it just like eases you back in.
Yeah. So as far as this week goes, it was very interesting because I had to get back in the groove of catching back up and all that horse shit. But I made some notes here of things that are embarrassing that I learned this week that I think it's too late to learn. One, I just BBL. Okay, I thought that it was something different, and apparently the internet's been using it as something else. I thought it was Big Booty Latina.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude. No.
I have no idea what BBL
It's
stands
a
for.
Brazilian butt lift.
Brazilian butt lift, yeah. So people
Big
were like,
booty
BBL,
Latina.
BBL, and I'm like, yeah, I'm behind that. I'll take BBL.
Oh my God.
I'll take it, BBL.
You just decided that that's what it means?
Yes.
I love this. Larry. That is fucking awesome, man. You're like, give me that. Yeah.
I was
Just
so
like,
damn,
Larry's
dude.
going to Turkey sometime soon.
I was so
BBL.
embarrassed because this was a conversation between like 3 people. And someone was saying about, hey, what do you think about girls getting BBLs? And I'm like, I mean, if they're into chicks, dude, I'm
Oh
into
my
BBLs.
God. And I can't wait. They're like, huh?
Yes, exactly. It was the most awkward situation. They're like, what? And I'm like, Big Booty Latinas, right?
They go,
No.
Excuse me, sir. This is a Wendy's.
This all took place in a Discord server. So you know that I was roasted for like a solid 2 gaming sessions. It was ridiculous.
that's awesome, dude.
And I've been getting into this other lore this week of Lo-Fi Girl because she's gone missing from her desk. Have you heard
I was
about
just telling Jordan about this last night.
I have no idea what we're even talking about.
Oh, man.
this? And the boy version, the other channel, he was gone from his desk too.
Yeah. And then there was a new channel that had like that little
Yeah.
snowflake looking. Listen, it's a whole thing.
It's
So,
a whole thing.
But you're saying channels like what? TikTok?
YouTube.
YouTube. Okay.
Lo-Fi Girl is the lo-fi. Like if you look up like lo-fi chill hop to relax or study to or whatever, she's like the number one. And it's just that like, you know, all the YouTube channels that are lo-fi that just have what
Like
looks
the
to
music?
be, yeah.
Yeah.
But there's like a handful of the channels just have like what looks to be a static picture, but then it's got just very small things moving in it.
Yeah, like
she's
subtle,
like the
like
original,
stars,
yeah.
or something like, I don't know.
Or like there's a cat asleep, but like its tail's like twitching a little.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
Got you.
Oh, there's so much lore.
Yeah,
That's
she just disappeared from her desk, and everybody's like, "What's going on?" And of course, the internet took a hold of things, and now there are theories. And
Yeah, because
so,
everybody was like, "Are they taking a final? Are they, like where
are they on a date? Like,
Yeah.
you know, so it's
What's
just
the boy called?
It's like wave something. Boy. I
Synthwave?
don't
Is
know.
it Synthwave boy?
Yeah, synthwave boy. I think
That
I
sounds
think. I
right.
don't know, I could be wrong.
I'll
but
look.
Yeah,
synthwave. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, it says no.
13.5 million subscribers on YouTube.
That's a lot of people.
Synthwave boy. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
Yeah, dude.
And oh, they have a Discord. All right. I'm addicted to Discord, dude.
so I've been like,
Don't get too
digging into
addicted.
it.
You might get disabled.
Right?
That sounded terrible.
Wow,
Anyway.
it did.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, your
Look at
account.
this.
Sorry.
The Lo-Fi Girl like playlist, like her main one, I listen to it a lot when I'm reading and stuff. It's got 7 million saves.
So when I think of lo-fi, I think of literally the Drive soundtrack. Is that kind of...
I wouldn't know.
It's
Oh,
hard
you've never
to-
seen
yeah.
Drive?
Of course, I've not seen Drive.
It's not. It's I don't. It's hard to explain. You just have to listen to it. Just like
So
everything
there's a
else that I try to
song.
explain.
There's a song called oh my god, what is it called? Drive soundtrack. I will tell you real quick. Oh my god, come on. A Real Hero by Electric Youth. I guess it's a collab. Electric Youth in College. That is what I consider lo-fi, but I don't know. Maybe I'm completely off like my rocker. But
Also,
anyway.
I did not get the reaction that I thought I was going to get whenever this. My perception of time is off. You should know this by now. When I sent out the message that I saw someone refer to Green Day as dad rock, no, stop it. Let's not do that.
This just in. Do you know that Nirvana is considered classic rock at this point?
That's stupid. I don't like it.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, and I
This-
mean, like a lot of Green Day is dad rock. Like,
Is it?
I mean,
yeah.
I'm a dad, and I fucking sure as hell rock out to it. Finn can basically sing Basket Case by himself, which I'm not super proud of, but
You kind of are.
yeah, but at the same time, I'm like, sometimes I give myself the creeps. So,
That's it for me.
yeah.
God.
Allie,
I
how
had
was
more to
your week?
contribute this week than
Weeks.
normally.
Yeah, you
No,
did.
I love it, dude. I fucking love it.
It feels like we've not recorded in forever. All these little seeds in my boba tea are freaking me out. They're strawberry seeds.
Strawberry seeds.
But
I was like, what kind of
I
seeds?
was like, that looks gross.
Does boba have caffeine in it?
Depends what
It's
boba
tea.
you get.
Yeah, you can get get decaf tea with boba in it,
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, this is
or pearls or whatever they're called.
matcha. Does matcha have caffeine?
I'm
in
pretty
it?
sure matcha's like heavy duty caffeine
Perfect. Fine.
because it's like it's like amped green tea, isn't it?
I have no idea.
I think it
just
is. I
been
could be wrong, but
I've just been drinking this bad boy. Ghost
is that?
Energy. Ghost Energy.
Why are you
give
drinking
us-
an energy at 7 p.m.?
yeah. Do you expect to sleep?
No.
I'm thinking about streaming after we record. I've been...
Okay.
Dude, Farming
What are you
Simulator's
playing?
taking over my life.
No, you are fucking joking.
No.
What, 22?
Yes.
Oh my god, I got that shit. How fucking amazing is that?
You guys.
It frustrated me so much last night that I rage quit. Because
Farming
my-
Simulator, I can't believe we're talking about this right now.
I got so mad at Farming Simulator that I rage quit.
my crop, I harvested my crop and then I went
That's
to
my
transfer
Midwest
it to
emo
a
band song title.
I tried to transfer it to a trailer so that I could, I don't know, go sell it or whatever, and it wouldn't. I couldn't place a trailer in the right position for it to start to transfer. It's pissing
Yeah.
me off. So I'm thinking about. Anyway, sorry, Allie, I took kind of your spot there.
No, you're good. I had to text Jordan and say, I got so mad playing Farm Simulator that I rage quit. Is my Midwest emo song title.
So this is what I would recommend to you. Get in the settings, turn the time down to nothing so that it's progressing in real time.
Okay.
Then you can do shit, and then when you need your crops to grow, fucking crank that thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where was this option during Farmville?
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, no, this game, it is the most peaceful fucking thing that it's like a Zen garden.
Then why is Larry rage quitting?
Well,
Because I
he
couldn't
doesn't
get my shit to
understand.
transfer. I'm like, where am I supposed
it
to
is-
park this trailer?
It's finicky. It's some finicky shit. But once you figure it out, man, oh my god, I played so much of Farming Simulator 19.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Megan, she almost divorced me. So she was just like, "Why are you still up here?" And I'm like, my beet crop."
I saw somebody. There's like a cat cafe that I follow, and they named a litter of cats that they got in. The kittens. They named them Doom. I cannot. Wolfenstein.
Oh yeah.
There was one more legendary game, and then
Yeah.
there was Power Wash Simulator.
Dude, I
Yes.
love Power Wash Simulator. Dude, it's awesome.
So something else
another
that I
one.
would recommend if you just those fucking games like that, I put
Drug
12
Dealer Simulator.
yeah, no shit. House Flipper.
What's that?
House Flipper. Okay,
Dude,
I've seen that
so
one.
literally, you
Like
go
Fixer
in.
Upper, but a game.
You literally go into the house and they're like, "Oh, you need to clean it. You need to clean the windows. You need to sell these certain pieces of furniture. You
This
need
sounds
to buy."
awful. I don't want to do this at all.
No, but it's the music's so nice. There's no time limit. You're just doing your fucking thing, man. I'm telling you, get on it. So. It is so fucking fun, and I forced Megan to play a level, and she started kind of getting into it, and then I was like, "Yeah, you like it," and she's like, "No, I don't like this," and I'm like, "No, you like it or you hate it because you like it." That's why.
That's some reverse psychology right there, man. I'm telling you.
My what I've been up to, just
Yeah.
I'm looking at my notes and I'm like, I just look like I'm name dropping. It's I went to Cincinnati, saw Hot Mulligan again. That was my third time this year. I don't want to. Don't come at me.
You got a Hot Mulligan shirt on.
Yeah, one of 8.
There you go. Reppin'.
lost my voice again because I can't be trusted not to scream all the words to all the songs.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I know,
show, right?
Jordan and I woke up the next morning and like our beds in the hotel. We were like, "Oh God, my voice!" Like we just sounded like two toads.
Yep.
Ben Quad was the opener, and they're gonna be something. They're
really
good, yeah. And Heart Attack Man was so good. And Spanish Love Songs was there.
Oh, Heart Attack Man was a band. Oh, okay. I thought that you were saying that like they covered the song Heart Attack Man.
No,
Beastie Boys, and I was like, that is so obscure. Like, what the fuck? Anyway.
Is there a song called Heart Attack Man?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
And it's
that.
like hardcore, like
Okay.
It was before the Beastie Boys became like the Beastie Boys that we know them as. So.
I love when a band is named after a song. Like, there's so many bands now that are named after like Newfound Glory songs and Blink-182 songs. So I love that. I always wondered where they got their name. That's funny.
Yeah, well, I don't know if that's where they pulled it.
I'm sure.
It's awesome. It's a really good like hardcore punk song.
And then because I have no self-control, I'm driving to the middle of nowhere to see Pierce the Veil on Saturday.
I mean,
hell yeah, dude.
And Dayseeker and LS Dunes, who is like a super group of like, hang on, let me look up who was all in it because I can't remember.
It's called Living Your Best Life, Allie.
I'm doing it, dude.
And you're fucking doing it, man.
Okay, here's who's in LS. LS Dunes is the vocalist from Circus Survive, Seosin, and The Sound of Animals Fighting.
So it's going to be like the high pitch.
The guitarist from My Chemical Romance, a guitarist from Coheed, and a bassist who I guess isn't from anybody before, and a drummer from Thursday.
So I think 3 of those 4 bands.
Yeah. You know My Chemical Romance, you know Thursday, you know Coheed.
Is it Coheed and Cambria?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, no. I'm asking because I'm like, is it this band that I think that I know?
Circus Survive and Seosin. Like they've been around for a long time. You'd know them.
Okay, so who sounded familiar was Thursday, Coheed, and what was the first?
My
one?
Chemical Romance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure. Like I probably heard the song, right? Or some
and
songs.
The opener band is called Destroy Boys, and I'm like, I'm already sold. Just on what a good name.
Yeah,
but awesome. Man, I'm like, if I don't spend after fees $50 on a ticket, like,
I mean,
I'll spend that at a bar and eating dinner. So might as well head to this.
I know. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Megan and I were actually. Obviously, we're looking at a little bit more low key shows these days. We were actually thinking about going to see Nickel Creek. Have you ever heard of Nickel Creek? Mm-hmm. It's like bluegrass.
Yeah,
dude. They actually, it's just like more our fucking like pace.
Yeah.
Let me put it that way, man. We're fucking old, so. But yeah, like we talked about it, and then we were like $40, and then we have to figure out like a babysitter, and we were like, I think we'll just like hang out at the house and listen to Nickel Creek. Put Ben to bed early and like have a nice dinner kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, but whatever. Dude, honestly, that's awesome though. That'll be fun.
It'll be good.
That'll be super fun. I was trying to think of what the hell I did over the course of the week. Like, holy hell. We finished Fall of the House Usher, which was great, and I would recommend it to everyone. And then we started a.
Do you know the guy? I'm really not trolling you about Poe, I swear.
Yeah.
Do you know the guy that produced one of those? Is the guy that did Midnight Mass?
No. Oh, fucking another.
I know.
Did you watch that?
No,
right?
but
Allie.
I'm going to now. A friend of mine convinced me the other night,
phenomenal.
and y'all talked about it forever.
Yeah, no, that was like
what was
phenomenal.
That? I'll know the guy's name when I see it. Mike Flanagan created and directed.
Dude, Midnight Mass, if you have not seen it, because it was really big, like a year ago or something?
It just came out September of 21, so yeah.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
So, man, I'm telling you, really fucking good. Another thing that Megan and I just started very recently, Blue Eye Samurai on Netflix. It is like an Americanized version of an anime. And I was trying to sell Allie on it earlier. I'm not sure if she's totally sold.
I'll check it out.
But it was like it is a cartoon, but the premise is Japan basically closes its borders to anyone. And
That doesn't sound too far fetched. At all.
Yeah, but then there's these like 4 like white dudes that somehow make it in and like come to power and like
they do.
Yeah. Well, anyway, they come to power and they end up like creating white and Japanese progeny, and that's just killed off immediately because obviously the Japanese people want a pure race kind of thing. And this is one of the people that survives, and they become like a just insane swordsman and just like just really good at martial arts and stuff. And then they seek revenge against like the original 4 like white dudes kind of thing. And dude, it's been, I've watched 2 episodes and I'm already I'm in it. So, and then there's only 8, and I don't know if they're going to have a second season because this literally just released this year. So I don't know, but check it out if you're into, if that sounds even remotely interesting. You should at least check out an episode of it. So, and that is Blue Eye Samurai on Netflix. Netflix, get at us.
Shit, I think they're the last people that we want sponsoring anything of us.
Dude, the only thing that I want is a free Netflix account. Like, which is what, like $100 and some bucks a year kind of thing. It's like, dude, that's chump change to Netflix.
Drop in the bucket for them, yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
Seriously. Fucking throw us a fucking bone, Netflix. I'm fucking doing your work out here. No, that's all I got for our stuff. We did a turkey trot program with Finn today, and that was super cute because he's just, he's my son, so obviously he's cute.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Anyway, all right, man. Let's skin this cat.
Cool.
Who wants to? No, it's not. Don't worry, it's not one of your cats. It's my neighbor's cat.
No, I love those guys.
I haven't
people
read
were complaining.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like HOA complaints.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So,
about the stray cat.
Oh yeah. Well,
He's
no,
not
it's
stray.
not a stray. It's supposed to be a house cat.
Oh, but they've just
but
been letting it
they
out.
They find it in neighboring. Well, I shouldn't have used that. Surrounding neighborhoods. Like, it has made it all the way over to different neighborhoods, and people are like, "Whose cat is this?"
Oh my god.
Like, anyway,
Are you steady on the neighborhood app? Is that where you?
no.
Get this
That's the so Megan is our like contact for like HOA stuff, and like she's also part of our Facebook group that's like for the neighborhood. I'm still trying to get logged into Facebook, but anyway, so literally she just gives me updates on what's happening in the neighborhood. So, but anyway, let's figure out who the fuck is the asshole, man.
Okay, I haven't read ahead on this one. Because
Color me surprised.
I read ahead on the last one. Okay, I am keeping you guys on your toes every.
Oh,
now
that's
and
why
then.
it was noteworthy, is because you never do it.
Am I the asshole for asking my boyfriend's disabled sister for my necklace back?
Boyfriend's disabled sister.
So I'm getting that she gave her boyfriend's sister a necklace and now she wants it back.
I'm just gonna say yes.
I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah, because I don't like when people give things and then they're like, oh, actually.
And I feel like her putting disabled in the title, something doesn't sit right with that. I don't know.
So, okay.
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Let's get into it.
Here we go. I've been with my boyfriend for 9 years. We shared everything until one day he took it too far. We lived in a small apartment to save up for marriage and one day children. We're very happy together. He doesn't have a very good relationship with his parents, but he has a sister. She has a disability, and he's always been extremely caring over her. He has always been the type to get me presents when I'm feeling down. He has got me an octopus plush and a beautiful necklace. It was a rose gold. It was rose gold, and I wore it all the time. It's the prettiest thing I own. His sister always took an interest in the necklace due to the shine. She came over to look at the necklace. I let her put it on, and she loved it. The next day, it was gone. I looked all over the house. Meanwhile, my boyfriend did nothing but say, "It'll turn up." It clicked in my head that it was obvious. His sister took it, but I was late for work, so I left it. On the way home, I decided to stop by at my boyfriend's mom's, and I was asking about their daughter, and they said she was upstairs, and I was talking to her when I saw it on her neck and politely asked for it back, but she refused, claiming it was hers, and she's not giving it back. I left raging without saying goodbye. I came in and told my boyfriend, and he sat and defended her. I left and spent the night at my parents. Later that day, I got a message from my boyfriend's mom, and she explained that it was completely out of order. That even after my boyfriend gave it to her, I came storming in and demanded it back. I messaged back and explained I had no idea my boyfriend gave it to her, and I had lost it and wasn't happy because I wore it all the time. She hasn't answered. Am I the bad person?
No, and the correct question is, am I the asshole? So
Yeah.
like honestly, fucking write an "Am I the asshole" correctly. First of all, nincompoop. I don't know how to spell that, but I bet
Looks like it sounds.
Really? COM? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. All right. So the questions that are asked on the Tether Radio podcast.
And like, why do I know how to spell nincompoop? For what? For what?
I know how to spell Nimrod just because of Green Day.
Sure.
So, but it's also phonetical. So mostly.
Yeah. Isn't there a UT sports dude named Nimrod?
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because I thought I was seeing something when it was on the TV.
I was on the back of his jersey.
Yeah.
No, I paused it and ran it. I was like, is that dude's last name Nimrod?
I asked my mom.
Yeah.
I was like, "Mom," and she's like, "Yeah."
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You are correct. This is the thing. I don't think she's the asshole. I think your boyfriend's the asshole for if this actually occurred in regards to
Yeah.
him giving it to.
If it really is the way she wrote it, I think
Yeah.
the boyfriend and the mom are assholes.
Right? So this is the other thing. I don't know what a disabled sister means.
Yeah, that's the thing. It could be anything. Like, I mean,
You know?
people call ADHD a disability.
Exactly.
And then there's also people who are like a paraplegic or something, but
Yeah.
they're still all mentally there.
Yeah.
So it just like, I mean, there's
just-
so many things it could be.
Absolutely.
You know, one disability that I cannot hop on the train is time blindness.
That's made up. That's not
That's
a
a
thing.
new
not a
one,
disability. That's
I don't
called
like it.
that's called a bad employee.
Yeah, like
kidding.
if you're bad with time, set a fucking alarm.
Yeah. No, we covered some shit on this.
We
right?
talked about it a little bit, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
That it was like, oh my god, like I just can't be on time, and it's like, no, you won't be on time.
Yeah.
Like you choose not to be on time. Yeah, man. I don't think there's anything to this one.
Nope.
Personally.
Nope.
This is pretty fucking cut and dry. Like,
It was the shortest one that I could find because the other ones were like stories, and there was no way I was going to make it through it.
yeah. You're right. You're right.
So I did everyone a favor. Okay.
Also, I just feel like people don't know how to write "Am I the asshole?" So they write like the ones you click on. You're like, I'm not reading that mess, like because it's so long.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, none of these should be reading it fucking like silently shouldn't be more than like what 5 to 7 minutes if
Not
that.
even, yeah.
Well, no,
You don't.
you read very fast. I'm saying 5 to 7 minutes
For a normal person.
third grader. Isn't that the level that they say to write like newspapers and stuff at?
A third grade level?
I think so.
I believe I thought it was third grade, third, fourth, something. Dude, it's not past middle or it's not past elementary school. Let me put it that way. I don't know off the top of my head, but I thought it was a third grade. But because I mean, otherwise you basically you're not going to get the information across to a lot of people. So
There are so many different answers to it.
Oh. Tell me more. What grade should they write at?
Like Ars Technica says that nope, that's all these are just garbage. They're pretty much all like message boards, like or Quora answers or whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. I would say that we could probably go past third grade at this point. Because the vast majority of people have graduated college, graduated high school.
But have you read the newspaper?
Yeah, well, that's a good point.
I mean, some of the things in the newspaper are more complicated than way more than a third grader.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Anyway.
So I think that was cut and dry, right?
Yep, that's it.
All right, let's talk about CAPTCHA hell, friends. Because I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I actually struggle with this shit. Like,
dude, some of them are tough. Like,
yeah,
I can't tell what you consider like the sidewalk. What if there's like this much sidewalk in the very corner? Does that count? I don't know.
Yeah, there was one that asked me, choose all the options that are a full meal. And I'm like, well, technically this is a full meal for me. Like if I'm just drinking water, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, dude.
You don't know me.
You don't fucking know
Whose
me,
standards?
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right, so I'm scrambling right now because I just got locked out of this fucking article because guess what? The Atlantic doesn't like when you don't pay for shit.
Yeah.
But I might have just...
heard somebody had as a ladder for that.
It's gone.
Yeah, it's fucking... Especially, like, most of the good ones. Oh, son of a bitch.
Here,
all right, I'm going to have to...
It's letting me read it. If you want it on my... Just take my laptop.
Okay, perfect.
Scroll back up.
Thank you.
Yep,
Sorry.
you're good.
Take her tablet.
All right, so I'm just gonna go with it. My bad. I just need to start paying for shit, I guess.
Man, we can't pay for everything.
It's true.
Like,
Literally, I would bankrupt everyone. So
Yeah, the last purchase that was made on merch was 2 months ago by I guess it was JD.
yeah.
Was it?
Where's them hoodies?
Oh shit, that's right. I got them.
you and honestly, you led off with you had a week off.
You did.
Yeah, man, I set myself off.
You did, but it's okay. I'll take over. Here we go. So a classic saying in the business world goes something like this: fast, cheap, or good. Pick two. You can only have two. Quickly repairing a car won't be cheap. Cheaply repairing a car quickly will result in substandard work. You can apply the same logic to CAPTCHAs. Jeff Yon, a professor of computer science at the University of Strathclyde, in Scotland, who has studied the technology, told me. Every CAPTCHA is trying to balance three factors: security, usability, and accuracy. Of these three, usability is the one most people think about. A CAPTCHA needs to be relatively painless to solve for a wide range of people with varying abilities. The easier you make solving the puzzle, however, the more likely it is that bots will be able to solve it, so that you have to focus on building an accurate system. And then there's security. A CAPTCHA needs to be designed so that no one can hack the system to get around it entirely. Quote, each of these three things are challenging, Jan said. AI makes them even harder. So, and I'm not going through this entire thing because it's kind of a beast, but all of this could mean that CAPTCHAs need to become less usable in order to remain secure. It's not a new problem. CAPTCHAs have been engaged in an arms race against machines ever since the term was coined at Carnegie Mellon University in the early 2000s, if not longer. The early approach, based off of a string of distorted text, which I remember those. You remember that it was like kind of wavy?
I still get those sometimes.
This is the interesting part to me, at least, was created because computers couldn't identify characters. Google eventually purchased reCAPTCHA, a company founded by those same researchers, in part because that system had another advantage. The humans solving the CAPTCHAs were helping digitize books. So they were getting scans that were at angles. So, you know, you've got obviously the spine of the book, and you're going to have a bend in the page right at the spine. And so it's going to be slightly distorted. So they turned those into CAPTCHAs, and then we were training fucking Google, like whatever, book readers or whatever, scanners and shit like that. We were training those with the CAPTCHAs that we responded to prove we weren't, quote, bots.
That's hilarious.
Kind of thing.
And they turned it around and fed it to the bots.
Isn't that wild? I mean, dude, I just thought that was super fucking interesting.
That's funny.
So bots then quickly got better at recognizing images, leading to CAPTCHAs with weirder photos and tasks.
Have you ever got the cat CAPTCHAs?
Huh?
It's like letters, but they're all made out of like drawings of cats.
No.
They're on random sites. It's not like a cat catalog or something that I'm on, but like, they're so hard to read.
I can't imagine.
I'll look one up. I'll find you one.
Yeah, that's wild. So in a recent study from researchers at UC Irvine and Microsoft, most of the 1,400 human participants took 15 to 26 seconds to solve a CAPTCHA with a grid of images with 81% accuracy. A bot tested in March of 2020, meanwhile, was shown to solve similar puzzles in an average of 19.9 seconds with 83% accuracy. The machines are already better and faster than us at most kinds of CAPTCHAs, the study found. And that's before considering just how quickly AI is advancing. In GPT-4's testing phase earlier this year, the model solved a CAPTCHA by contacting and hiring a real-life TaskRabbit worker. Now that GPT-4 can, quote, see, OpenAI says it has solved these puzzles without needing any human help at all. That's basically the gist of it, because it was one of these things that it was, we're training these things to be smarter and smarter and smarter. And by the way, thank you for letting me use your computer.
Yeah.
But the problem is as we train them, they're getting better at solving the puzzles than humans are.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it's like, oh, well, we have to create a harder puzzle that humans might even not be able to fucking solve.
Look at the picture I just texted our group of the cat CAPTCHA thing.
Yeah.
That's a real one. That's what they looked like. They all have a little thing on the letters.
Gotcha.
And you have to figure out which ones are cats. But like they all look like, no.
Wait, what?
No, it's impossible.
Like all of them look like cats.
You're not human.
Wait, can't compute, help. Oh my God.
No, like if I went to a site that had, I only saw it a handful of times. I think they finally got rid of it because it was impossible. But like if I went to one, I'd be like, well, can't do this.
Oh my God, dude. And sorry to like break this fucking conversation, but like seriously, that's the video that you're seeing? Is that
Is really what we look like, Larry? Or was that just for a second?
That's whenever it gets bad.
Oh, okay.
That, it bounces between that and crystal clear.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Nah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, listeners. We're trying to work through like the best audio and video that we can possibly come up with. I know we're not serving up video quite yet, but we're trying to weigh our options and stuff like that. So, but anyway, I just thought this CAPTCHA hell thing was kind of cool because
there's a part on it, the CAPTCHA story here.
Yeah.
A number of companies offer services that'll do this. This one will solve 1,000 CAPTCHAs for $1.
Yeah.
Using human workers paid as low as 50 cents an hour.
Yeah.
Because the first thing I thought was, I was like, using human workers, oh, this is a little side gig I could do. 50 cents an hour?
Yeah.
Costs more than that to breathe.
No shit.
I saw a thing today. It was a post. I think it was on Facebook. It was a fake thing. It said rent a human for as low as $7.25 an hour, and it said available states where.
Wow,
it's true though.
It's basic. I mean, come on, really? Like, paying a minimum wage to
Renting
do
them
random.
for what?
It's basically a stab at the workforce, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you are being rented at a certain rate to do certain tasks for a certain amount of time, and then it's uncertain how long you stay, really.
Yeah,
Because some states are at will. So,
jeez, man. Yeah. But anyway, so I thought that was pretty interesting just because I did not realize that I was helping train shit through proving that I was not a bot kind of thing. Like, but at the same time, I was like, I mean, it makes sense. You know, it's like, my God, Facebook or Google or who was I talking about? Shit, I don't even remember who it was. It Google?
Yeah, Google bought
reCAPTCHA.
Yeah.
And reCAPTCHA was the one that was actually putting out the CAPTCHAs or whatever and all that jazz so that they could train their whatever book transcribing software kind of thing to read books more efficiently.
Sometimes
transcribe
things that this is very tangentially related, but things that make you do two-factor. Like I had to sign in to like sign up for fucking jury duty.
Yeah.
And it made me do two-factor. And I'm like,
What?
Who's going to hack my jury duty?
And if they do, thank you.
Take it. Go ahead.
It's like,
I mean, it'd be under my name, so it would be on me for not showing up. So I get that, but like, shut the fuck up.
No, I'm with you. There was some website that it was like, dude, it was something like, I know it wasn't this, but like
Instagram or Twitter or something.
Cookie cookies or some shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm trying to order some fucking cookies online, and it's like, set up 2FA, you know, and I'm like, you know, somebody like hooks or like somebody fucking hacks my like cookie account kind of thing. Do I really care? I don't have a credit card on there.
Right?
Like,
that's the thing.
what?
I'm like,
I'm not liable.
I don't have anything interesting in my like Twitter or my Instagram or any, like you can have it. I mean, I would rather you not, but like, what are you doing?
It's just like a mild inconvenience. So yeah, but you know, that's funny. Considering like more often than not, do you not put in your phone number?
It depends on the site.
I don't know.
Facebook does not have my phone number.
I mean, I think I signed up with my fucking phone number kind of thing.
Crazy.
Well, I mean, like back in like 2008
Still crazy.
or something. So, I mean, I am.
Still
but,
crazy.
Somebody was trying to log into my booking.com for a couple days, and I was like,
what's booking?
Like hotels and stuff.
Oh,
I was like,
gotcha.
if you could not do that, that'd be ideal.
My Twitch shit tried to get hacked all the fucking time.
That's weird.
Yeah. And plus it was my like FJDKSLEO like account. So I'm like,
Yeah.
like this is obviously a bot that's just like jumbling letters and shit
True.
and trying to like fucking do something, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It was silly. But anyway, the main takeaway from that one for me was just that I thought that it was really fascinating that the Facebook whatever turds realized that they could like use CAPTCHA as a fucking like training tool.
Oh.
So
12 foot's back up.
does it work on the Atlantic?
I don't know.
I felt like all the like good sites.
The whole thing was down for.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize. I thought you were just saying like it wasn't working.
No,
kind of thing.
like it was telling me it was like a script error looking thing.
Oh.
Yep, worked on the Atlantic.
Son of a bitch, dude. Because like no shit.
Sorry for leading you astray.
No. You're good.
Because I was using it
'Cause
for
I checked
Slate,
it.
and I was fucked for Slate for a few days.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. All right. Well, sorry, listeners. We're slowly getting back into it. So, anywho, that's all I got for that Atlantic thing. I'm not going to drag it out. So,
I'm trying to decide what I want to cover. I really want to get to these two missing women that I wrote up some notes about today.
okay.
So I saw two different TikToks, and like I probably saw them maybe a week apart. And when I saw the second one, I thought it was the first one again because a lot of it was similar and it just stuck in my head. And then people had some weird theories. So I just wanted to present both of them.
Yeah.
So there's two different women that are missing. It doesn't really sound related. There's just like a couple. You'll see.
Okay.
So This one's named Chelsea Grimm, and she was traveling from San Diego to Connecticut. Like, she was taking a road trip by herself. It's a long fucking drive.
Yep.
She left San Diego on September the 24th by herself. She was driving to a wedding in Connecticut. She had a pet bearded dragon, and 3 days into the trip, she stopped in Phoenix to meet up with a friend, and she called her parents, and she said, fuck this trip. It's going to be really long. I'm bailing on the wedding.
I'm sorry, real quick.
Yeah.
It took her 3 days to get from San Diego to Phoenix.
I looked it up and I was like, that's a 6-hour drive. What took you 3 days?
My brother has made a round trip in one day.
Yeah. Like what? Yeah, I was, that was my next thing to say.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
No, and I'm terrible with geography. So I was like, I don't know. Is that far? No, it's not.
Yeah.
So she talked to her parents and she was like, I'm bailing on this trip. It's going to be so long.
Okay.
I might camp a little bit and then I'm just going to head back home. And then her parents didn't hear from her anymore. That was September 27th.
Okay.
She was seen at a hotel 3 hours away from Phoenix later that day. A witness said that she was trying to pay with euros and she seemed confused. And there's a lot of people
Sounds
saying
like she's confused.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people saying that she said that she wanted to go off the grid, but like I couldn't find any actual news source of that. It's just like comments people have left and they keep regurgitating. So that was on my nerves.
Yeah.
So the day after that, the police got a call about somebody acting suspicious. They go out and they respond and they find her in her car at a cemetery in this city named Williams that's about 45 minutes away from that hotel. The cop talked to her and she was crying and she said that she was doing a photo shoot of missing soldiers and she just got like emotional about it. And so she was just trying to like get it out of her system before she was like, I might camp in my car this night. Like, and the cop was like, there's actually a truck stop. Like you can see the big like Love's truck stop sign from here. Like if you sleep there, you'll be safe. Like in your car.
Yeah.
So September.
Can you just sleep at truck stops?
I don't know. I mean, he specifically said, like, if you sleep in the gas station area of it, no one will mess with you, was the way he put it. So I don't know if it was just like a known safe truck stop.
Yeah.
Which sounds like an oxymoron.
Trucks typically have to pay for a spot for them to park in a truck stop and sleep.
Yeah, she wasn't in a
There's
truck.
nothing stopping you, you know?
Yeah.
So in high school, anytime that my parents were like super, super strict about, real quick tangent. I didn't preface with real quick tangent.
Sure.
My
Legally
parents,
obligated to do so.
yeah, exactly. My parents were really strict to the point to where if I didn't know where I was going to be by like basically about 8 or 9 o'clock p.m., then I had to be home by like 10 or like 10:30 kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so I'd be like, hey, you know, are we staying at somebody's house? Are we like, you know,
what's the plan, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, we don't know. So I'd be like, hey, I'm just going to stay at like Germ's house or something. My buddy Jeremy.
Yeah.
And my parents would be like, okay, that's fine. You know, whatever, not a big deal. And then we'd like go over to Germ's house and then everybody like would go home or whatever. And I'm like, well, I don't have a place to stay. So I'd go sleep at Walmart.
Yeah.
And I'd just like park out. And I can't tell you how many fucking, I was telling my dad about this like literally like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
And he was like, you were sleeping at fucking Walmart, like, even though, like, and I was like, yeah, because I mean, like,
Didn't want to get in trouble for coming home so late.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't want to get in trouble, but at the same time, I didn't want to, like, encroach on my friends and be like, I have to stay at your house.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not really asking at this point.
Yeah.
You know? So, anyway.
That's so I would it would take a lot for me to sleep in my car at like a Walmart. Yeah.
Oh my God, I did that shit all the time. Yeah.
I used to take
Difference
naps.
of being a teenage boy and girl.
Very true. Very true. Yeah.
I used to take naps behind Twin Peaks at work, and people kept knocking on my fucking window asking me if I was okay. I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to take a nap. I'm on my lunch break. Leave me alone.
That's why you need a parking garage. People don't fuck with you in a work parking garage. Like everybody goes and naps.
Just put a sign up at your door that says, I'm napping.
Napping.
He's fine. The air is on and his favorite music is playing.
Yes.
Okay, so the cop said, go to that truck stop, you'll be safe.
Okay.
So 3 days later, a woodcutter reported seeing her like camping in her car in a nearby town. It was about noon. And He like spoke to her and said she seemed fine. She was just out taking photos. October 4th, so like 4 days after that, her parents finally reported her missing because they've not heard from her since that time.
Yeah.
Like she called and said she might camp and then go home.
So about like 24 hours.
No, about a week.
But they spoke to her on the 27th, right?
Yeah, they reported her missing on the 4th.
Oh my God.
She's in her 30s.
Oh, okay.
But still, like,
Yeah.
if I had told my parents that I was going to, like,
My parents would have been checking in every, like, probably 24 hours.
if I was on a trip alone, my
Yeah.
mom would be a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So her parents report her missing. The next day, her car is found abandoned on a dirt road. Both the right tires were flat. She and her lizard were gone. The car was locked. There weren't any signs of a struggle.
Wait, like a lot lizard?
They
her
took the
bearded
lizard?
giraffe.
A bearded dragon.
Well,
I'm
she,
kidding.
I mean,
She ate. She was supposed to go to a Love's, you know? It's like.
we don't know who she could have done it on her own.
I'm kidding.
So she and the lizard are missing, but the car's locked. There's no signs of a struggle.
You're burying the lead here. I'm interested in the lizard. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I was like, I don't have any more lizard
Hey,
news.
it's called a bearded dragon, you ass. No, I'm just kidding.
But her wallet and her sleeping bag and some of her clothes were gone. But a lot of her belongings, including her camera, stayed in the car. Which, like, she's a photographer. Like, so I don't know. That's just weird.
Yeah.
Other story. This girl's name's Gwen Brunell.
Okay.
I didn't see her age, but she looked pretty young. She was taking a road trip alone from Boise to California. I looked that up because, again, not a geographer.
Wait, let me guess. Yeah. Do you have, like, mileage?
Yep. Well,
Okay.
I've got hours.
Okay, Boise, Idaho to
9 hours.
to where?
Boise to, I just said California, but near Fresno.
Okay.
9 hours.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like that's good. I'm going to go 12.
11.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Damn it. Price is right. Rules, you win, dude.
Yeah.
So she told people that she was, give me a second on this. She told people that she was meeting a famous rabbit judge near Fresno. She had shown rabbits, like, since she was a kid.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was like, good.
I was waiting for an
Wait for me here.
explanation. Okay.
So, like, her rabbits were her whole life. Like, showing rabbits was her thing. She won a bunch of awards. She had a bunch of recognition.
Rabbit life.
Rabbit life.
With a Y.
Of course. Her friends and her family said that the trip just seemed really sudden. Like, it was just all of a sudden, like, well, going on, and that didn't seem like her.
Yeah.
So on June 26th, she took 11 of her show rabbits, about a week's worth of food and water for them, took some clothes and, like, you know, toiletries, whatever, and she took off in her Honda Element. 11 rabbits in a Honda Element.
Honda Element. That is
Packed.
no shit. God. And I bet the smell.
Right? But you know she takes good care of them. Like, they're show rabbits, but, like...
They still shit.
Yeah.
And 11 of them. That's 11 shits.
Ooh, it was a whole lot
By
of
the
shit.
time she got to where she was going, it was 22.
She was no shit, dude. My God.
If you take 11 rabbits on an 11-hour drive...
Holy shit. How many rabbits you gonna end up with at the end of?
So she told her dad she'd stay in contact with him, but then nobody heard from her after she left home. Her phone shut off really soon after she left home. She's seen on closed circuit TV. This is what I get for not saying CCTV.
Just say
trying to be
all good,
fancy.
All good.
She's seen on CCTV footage at a convenience store 20 miles from her home, but she's in a different outfit than when she left home 3 hours before. Again, 3 hours to go 20 miles. What the fuck?
Yeah.
She was last seen in Oregon the next day, June 27th. She stopped for gas, and then she went into a store across the street for some snacks, and she told that cashier she was in a rush, but then she went outside and sat in her car for an hour in the parking lot. And the cashier was, like, worried, so she went out and checked on her, and Gwen said, "Oh, no, I'm fine," and then she left. And her parents reported her missing.
At this point, she had 72 rabbits in the car.
She had to actually rent a U-Haul to pull the other rabbits. Her parents report her missing. 4 days later, her abandoned car is found about 4 hours away. All the windows are rolled down a little bit.
Yeah.
Her keys are all there. Her belongings are there. Like her ID, her credit cards, everything's there. All 11 of the rabbits are still there. 5 of them have died from the heat.
Yeah.
And again, like,
Okay, so
rabbits are her whole life. You're not going to leave rabbits
No,
just at, like,
not at all.
These are two separate people, right? You
Yeah.
have the lizard chick and then
Yeah.
you have the rabbit chick.
yeah.
the lizard chick.
So
Oh
then-
my God, what is this, Animorphs?
Right? So then 2 months pass, and in September, her t-shirt was found about 2 miles from where her car was abandoned. It was tangled up in a barbed wire fence. And then her boots were about 80 feet away from that. And her mom sent a message to the rabbit judge. And I know.
I'm
The rabbit
sorry.
judge, I know.
I can't keep a straight face when I hear the
know.
two words rabbit judge in that
This sounds
order.
like a murder mystery like plot, you know?
But the people with like the whole rabbit judge thing
Yeah.
said they hadn't been expecting this girl at all. Like they hadn't communicated with her to like come
So
aren't these like weirdly similar in just some random ways?
I kind of wonder if there's some kind of like history of some kind of like mental illness at all.
The
or like,
rabbit girl,
you're not doing her
I
any
know.
justice, dude.
The rabbit
I'm
girl.
sorry, Gwen Brunell.
Look, I'm only going to
She-
be able to keep track of a rabbit,
Rabbit
and lizard.
girl.
I'll be
Yeah,
honest
yeah,
with you.
And lizard girl.
So Rabbit Girl, she was on some sort. All the news was very vague about how they worded it.
Yeah.
She was on some sort of meds for mental health.
Okay.
Who the fuck isn't?
Yeah.
Godspeed if you're out here raw dogging life. Couldn't be me.
Fucking A, man.
But then it was also like they could make her distracted. They could make her which again,
Like foggy headed.
Yeah.
So we're thinking that maybe she went off.
it could have been
of
some
them
kind of
kinda
mental
thing.
health break or something.
Okay.
And
But it seems to me like
same with
Rabbit
Lizard
Girl-
Girl.
Yeah.
It seems to me like Rabbit Girl was like just faking the entire scenario because didn't the family say that no communication with the rabbit judge
Yeah,
was found? Like
and,
he was just like, nah, this never happened.
and she
Yeah.
stopped communicating with her family too. You know.
Yeah. I mean, this
Both of them are just weird circumstances. And then there's just out there theories that are like, this is somebody who preys on people with unusual pets. And I'm like, no. And then it's like, this is people starting a cult and they're seeking out young women with unusual pets. And you have to like fake, basically like disappear. And then you just start anew. And I'm like, that's far-fetched, dog.
I think we should go. Is it Occam's razor? That it's
Right,
like the most
yeah.
simple,
Yeah.
like, you know.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like, more often than not, man.
Yeah.
That shit.
Which is the same
plays
thing
out.
of like when you hear hoofbeats, you don't expect zebras, you expect horses.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. But that's really weird. And this is, so we're talking about all this year? Was
Yeah.
this year?
Yeah.
So we're talking about late,
Rabbit Girl went missing in June, and Lizard Girl went missing in late September, early October.
oh man, that's weird.
So
Yeah.
are you saying that there's a possible serial killer out there?
no, I think
cool
these
down period.
I think the
cool down period. Get out of here.
I think the cult thing is less far fetched than a serial killer.
Yeah, I would say.
A lot of weird cults out there, man.
I just
Yeah.
And what sucks is like I'm fascinated. I hope they find either of them. I feel like we'll never get any more updates. Like I
No.
think this is probably it.
yeah. It's just I don't understand. So all right, let's go back to Lizard Girl
Okay.
real quick. She took 6 hours to go, or I'm sorry,
3 days.
She took 3 days
a
to go
6-hour
6
drive.
hours.
When she was planning on driving cross country, why would you dilly dally that long? Especially at the first.
And you wouldn't.
No.
And that's why I'm like, man, this sounds like somebody that it's like some kind of like, okay, maybe went off their meds and they got like distracted kind of thing. And like, I could totally see that it's like, oh, well, I'm going to go over here. And they just like, I don't even know what, take their like bearded dragon on a walk for like half a day or some shit.
Right.
Or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
But the other weird thing about that one, the first girl, is that the only other thing was, or the only other witness was the trying to pay with euros and stuff, right? Or was she on
that's
the
weird.
CCTV?
that was the CCTV at the hotel, and then a witness said that
Yeah.
when she was there, she was trying to pay with euros.
But like that's all for 3 days, and she was only 6 hours away.
The next day was when they the cops saw her in the cemetery, and then the 2 days after that, the woodcutter talked to her.
It just seems like these people are not, or these women are not like there really mentally.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like that something's up. Like
I don't know, man.
it's
There are a
not just
lot
like,
of similarities.
And I get kind of just wanting to like disconnect for a week or something, but like
but
I would
disconnect
still
in
be
the sense
checking
of
in with
like
my friends.
and exchanging your money for euros
That's weird.
or trying to pay in euros.
Yeah,
like,
that's
it was
strange.
like. So, first of all, I want to say thank you to Matt Redden for sending me that crazy video that you sent. I sent it to Allie and Larry.
Yeah.
And it was the city. I think it was a city, right?
It was Vancouver in Canada.
Okay, Vancouver in Canada. Sally sells seashells by the seashore.
Nailed it.
All right, there we go. But anyway, Vancouver in Canada has apparently decriminalized all drugs, and so.
But that's it.
But that's it. Yeah, they're not trying to help these people. They just were like, "Hey, guess what? It's called free for all. Have at it." And
It's called population control, Daniel.
And honestly, I'm not kidding. I legitimately think that you're onto something, dude. Which is absolutely fucked in my opinion. But
Yeah, it's the wrong way to go about
it
it,
is.
but
No, yeah, there is. Yeah, wrong. Yeah,
like there's a right
Jesus.
way to go about population.
yeah, dude. Like what?
Fuck.
I am broken.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
What's wrong with
I didn't mean to agree with you. So anyway, anywho, Matt sent this video, and it made me think of this dude that literally was picking leaves up off the street.
Yeah.
And the guy in
They
the
were
video,
like, "Hey, what are you doing, man?" And he's like, "It's money."
money. It's money.
They're like,
And he's like,
"See?"
your leaves, your leaves, your pockets are full of leaves. And he's like, yeah, it's money. And he just walks off. And it's like, that's kind of what it, you know, I mean, I don't think this girl's on like a damn bender like that dude probably was. But like, I think that
That just sounds like an NPC, dude. Just a broken NPC that just came to realization.
Well, dude, it's like one of these things that it's like, believe it or not, there's actually like a lot of parallels that you can draw between like somebody that's like cracked out of their head and somebody that might have like a really bad mental condition that's untreated, you know. And I'm not trying to like, I don't know, that probably sounds terrible, but I'm just saying that it's like the same thing is occurring. Like your brain's not functioning like it should.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, could be. I mean, could be foul play, especially with the
Sure.
rabbit girl.
Yeah.
Like, even if your meds make you like distracted or
Yeah.
to leave that many live animals in your car.
I just don't. Neither of these make any sense at all.
Yeah, no.
Like,
And I know,
I don't
and
know.
again, like, they're both pretty white girls with families who are looking for them.
oh, so you saw pictures of them?
Yeah, yeah.
I was just wondering.
So I'm just like, and there's if you Google either their names, there's a ton of like news stories, especially Reddit posts and stuff.
Yeah.
It's sad, and I hate that they are also the like classic ones that get news stories written about them. But
Yeah.
they're both just so odd that they've
Yeah.
just stayed in my head.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like we're used to hearing stories about like girls that it's like, oh, I went out with these guys that I didn't really know that well, and I went to this party, and then like, oh, and then they decided that like we were gonna go to this like bonfire in
Right.
the woods, you know, and it's
Yeah.
like, and then oh, guess what? They went missing. And
Yeah.
it's like, well, no shit. Like honestly, you don't go with strange people into strange places. Sorry, no one does that. No one should do that. Period. Like.
Except all the
Except
Uber drivers
me.
we get in the cars with.
Except Larry. So no. And then you
I'm
should
the
just
exception.
and then you should just go to Twisted Mike's and report back.
Exactly. You know?
But no,
some
this
you
is
know,
weird.
they're very innocent places. Very innocent.
Mm-hmm.
Just like this man in Florida.
Yeah, let's
Florida
get to
man.
it. Florida man.
A Florida man claims voices made him rob a Dollar General twice in 2 days.
Him
Hey
too?
man, hey,
The deputies.
Trevor.
What?
Trevor.
I hear this.
Trevor, what are you doing right now?
I was thinking about going.
You think you should go for some milk? You think you'd like some milk? What about free milk?
Oh, well, that sounds better.
Go fucking steal some milk, Trevor.
Fuck, I want that free milk.
Dude, his last name is killing me.
Oh,
His name is Matthew Pringle.
No.
Get out of here. Dude, oh, no,
Pringle.
shit. And his motto was, once you pop, the fun don't stop.
He can't just have one.
Fuck out of here. Both of you get out of here.
Greasy, not fun.
Oh, my God.
Sorry.
All right, so check this out. A Florida man claimed he was hearing voices that told him to rob the Dollar General store twice in 2 days, according to the Marion County Sheriff's Office. On Sunday, deputies were called to the Dollar General on West Highway 26 in Ocala in relation to a commercial robbery. For those of you that want to geographically place yourself in this situation. According to the affidavit, an employee said a man took cash from the register and fled on foot. The police report stated that while deputies were on their way to the store, they saw a man matching the suspect's description walking along Highway 326. Deputies tried to stop him, but the suspect ultimately escaped. He's fast as fuck, boy.
Seriously, dude. Well, you know, he's powered by Pringles.
Yeah. During the investigation, police stated that employees immediately recognized the suspect as 31-year-old Matthew Pringle and said that it was the same person who robbed him 2 years ago. What? Hold up.
So, this dude's not wearing masks at this point?
This, maybe this will make sense as we go on.
Yeah.
I hope so.
According to records, Pringle allegedly grabbed the employee's arm and took cash from a self-checkout register. What?
I hope that
Before
he was
fleeing
holding the arm while he was doing that. Like, it was like, you know, like when your kid starts acting up and you pull it like too high above their head, and it's just like one of these things, and then he's just like shoving his hand in the cash drawer at the same time. Like, that's what I want.
Like, what? How do you get cash from a self-checkout register?
Oh, that's a good
doesn't-
point.
You have to go through a whole process of opening it up, right?
Yeah, unless
Maybe
the employee's arm had the key.
do they some self-checkouts take cash, which would imply that they could, like, they give cash back, but like you don't open the drawer and take it.
Yeah,
But
right.
maybe like the
Is Dollar General that behind in the times? It just pops a drawer open and they're just like, we go by
you're
like,
on camera.
Look, it's the honor system, okay? It's the honor system.
I was trying to say maybe I was also working through it and I wasn't going very well. Maybe the self-checkout person working has like a change drawer.
Oh, they do.
Possibly,
Well, I know
yeah,
at Food
yeah.
City they do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
that,
then,
like,
like-
you can go over and like they
Sure.
can give you change at
Okay.
their
Okay.
little
Yeah.
stand.
That's where I was trying to go with that.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. So the very next day, the affidavit stated that Pringle returned to the Dollar General
Having
location. and
stroke.
was-
Call having
Having a
stroke. Call the ambulance. That goes out to
Jordan.
Jordan.
She had never heard that, and we were in tears when I was like, I had to just hand her my phone because I couldn't read it to her because I was laughing so hard.
Oh shit.
All right, so I'm trying to wrap my mind around this. So I'm guessing dude robbed 2 years ago, went back and robbed twice in one day.
Well, if you keep reading,
Okay.
Let's do
The
it.
very next day, the affidavit stated that Pringle returned to the Dollar General location and was recognized by the employee from the alleged robbery from the day before. However, the employee tried to call 911. When the employee tried to call 911, the employee claimed Pringle allegedly jumped him, took the phone from him, from his hand, and took him to the ground.
don't call for help.
According-
Give me that milk. Wait, took him to the ground? It's almost like he like facilitated him to the ground. Like, you know, like, have you ever heard it described as took him to the
Yeah,
ground?
you could clothesline someone and describe it as I took him to the ground.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I introduced him to the concrete.
You know, I took the phone from his hand, and then guess what? I took him to the ground, motherfucker.
Took the phone from his hand, and then I took his legs off from under him.
Also, this next sentence really doesn't make sense to me because, for reasons, according to reports, Pringle fled on foot after taking an unknown amount of cash from the register. How do you not know how much cash is in the register?
Have you ever worked at a Dollar General?
Not a Dollar General.
Yeah, I
but
feel like that's
worked in
probably
retail.
it.
It's
That's probably
literally $10, give or take $150.
Yeah, it's probably the Wild Wild West at a Dollar General making change.
Yeah.
Yeah, but surely, like, they would know, okay, this register was issued $50, and out of those 50,
You would
27 are gone.
One
You
would
would
You know what
think,
I'm saying?
You
and
would
yet it is a Dollar General.
Yeah.
So who's to say?
So he was located and detained about a quarter mile away. This motherfucker moves fast.
Damn.
During his apprehension,
Got wheels.
I'm picturing him not really even moving fast, but just sneaking. So he's like hiding behind trees and then behind
The
dumpsters.
voices are telling him
He's
where to
got that,
go.
like, Pink Panther theme going. Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun,
And
dun-dun,
the police are just Mr. Magooing it, and they're never going to find him because look at his skill
Yeah.
versus their eyesight.
Yeah.
They're falling off of planks. Like I don't even know where they got a
dude.
plank.
Yeah,
They're
falling
off
in
them.
manholes and shit. Like, dude, it's just all sorts of tomfoolery and shenanigans down there. So, oh my
He
god,
painted a fucking
it's
tunnel.
like it's like fucking like Acme like Roadrunner and like Wile E. Coyote bullshit going on down there. Like, what the fuck, guys? Oh yeah.
The cops are just running into the painted on tunnel.
Yeah.
And he's
But
like,
he's going
got it
through
again.
it. He's going through it
Yeah.
though.
They're like, I swear that's the way he went.
So during his apprehension, the report said Pringle told officers he was hearing voices that were directing him to conduct the robberies. According to the arrest records, Pringle was arrested and charged with 2 counts of robbery, resisting an officer without violence, and hindering, delaying, or preventing communications with law enforcement officers of a crime in process.
I've
progress.
never
I guess
heard-
that's where the cashier was trying to call them, and then he's like, "Nah, dude."
No, dude.
So I guess that's
Nah, dude.
nah, dude.
Have you ever heard of resisting an officer without violence? What does that mean? Like,
I guess
doesn't resisting an officer mean like
no?
Could just be
No.
really.
he's like,
you
no,
could just be
I'm
really
not being
wiggly.
violent.
No,
he just starts like going
it's just slippery.
Can you see the police report? It's like
he's just like doing the worm on the floor, and they're like, stop it, stop your dancing, stop
He
it.
just says-
He
It's
just
that-
greased himself up so that like he can
The greased
the
up
police
deaf
report.
guy.
It's typed.
You never get me.
oh, you never catch me.
The police report's all
I'm too
typed.
sleepy.
It's all nice and neat, and it says resisting an officer without violence, and then handwritten beside it just says wiggly.
Yeah, Wiggly Boy.
Motherfucker was slippery.
B-O-Y or B-O-I.
Motherfucker was slippery boy.
Holy shit.
I think that's a specific Florida charge. I'm for real because I just
It would
googled.
be.
Dude,
I googled resisting an officer without violence, and all the results are Florida.
that is
Well,
such.
I mean, the Sunshine Law. So
That's such
I
a
guess-
That's not what
Bizarre
that means. Nope.
No, I'm saying like
Nope.
all the results would come from them because most of them are reported out of Florida.
No.
It's a theory, okay? It's a working
Bad
theory.
one. It's a bad one, and you should feel bad about it.
It's a working theory. I'm jotting it down right now.
I missed you too, Allie. So the arrest records show he remains in.
Larry, that was the best fucking retort you've had in so fucking long. I love it. I fucking love that. I missed you too, Allie.
He
Somebody's got to
remains
keep
in-
you straight.
He remains in Marion County Jail on a $54,000 bond.
That's so specific.
Yeah, right.
If anybody has $5,000 for this guy, go get him out.
Holy shit.
Take him some
dude.
milk.
That was
He wasn't after milk. I'm just running with it.
Holy hell, man. All right. So let's talk about some real shit.
Oh.
And I'm talking about shit that people drop in the line when they're waiting on Disneyland rides.
I already hate those.
I'm keeping this other one, man. This is going to be a little bit of a journey. This hijacking of a little under $350,000 worth of rare Japanese Kit Kats. I'm keeping that for Untethered, man.
Okay.
Because like it's a little bit of a long story, but like it's just so fucking bizarre. So anyway, but right now I'm talking about.
That I never thought I would hear.
Say what?
That's a sentence that I never thought I'd hear. Rare Japanese Kit Kats.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So it sounds too disgusting, too outlandish to be real. A Disneyland urban legend of the gross out variety. The people are dropping trowel and pooping where they stand while in line for rides. But unfortunately,
it does not sound out of line to me at all anything Disney related.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by anything Disney related, I would say.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, it's not specifically Disney. It's just when you put a lot of humans in one place, they get so disgusting so quickly. It's wild. Like, that's why I don't do festivals anymore. So
Six Flags doesn't have an underground city for their employees to move through. You know what I'm saying?
True.
It's Disney.
True. Well, but I mean, like, they also have to have a place to go when they like instigate World War III.
I was gonna say those tunnels make for such good horror books.
Yeah, dude. And by the way, Allie is most likely referencing horror. What was it called?
Fantastic Land.
Fantastic Land. It was such a good book,
so good.
and everybody should read it if you want to read about like a
theme park that goes all to shit.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god.
Not in the sense of this article.
Not in the sense of this article, but just like the wheels fucking falling off, man. It is a very fun read.
Man.
So,
right. Fine, I'll read it again.
I know, right? Did we? We did that for book club.
We did.
Damn it.
I know.
Because honestly, man, I could do it again. Anyway.
I will.
So, but unfortunately for the weak-stomached, this rumor is absolutely true, and the rumor was dropping trowel and shitting in line. Twice in the last month, posters on the Disney World subreddit commented in fury and horror about the cursed things they said they'd seen while waiting in line. Quote, I'm in the queue for Rise of the Resistance. Someone let their kid take a dump on the floor, and then they just walked out and left it. WTF. I mean,
dude,
I can't imagine
somebody
doing
let
that.
their kid do that when I worked at Old Navy. Like, this just
in
not
the fucking
surprise
floor?
me. In the floor.
Did you guys not have bathrooms?
We did.
Like, what?
Yeah. Kids would also just piss themselves all the time, and like...
Wait, Old Navy has bathrooms?
Yes.
Public?
Yes.
I think, aren't you required? Like,
No.
You're not?
No, you're not.
If you're a food place.
So I found out that apparently if you're a specific type of food place, like specifically how you serve, like for instance,
I know
Sonic.
Yeah.
I don't think Sonic has bathrooms.
Yeah, they do.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
They do. It's on the side.
I know that
You don't want to go to a Sonic bathroom.
Well, so I know that Andy's does not, because we went there today and Finn was like, I need to pee. And I was like, then you need to eat fast, because they don't have, they literally had it posted, no public restroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Larry. Then you need to eat fast, motherfucker. No, just kidding. And I'm pretty sure Brewster's doesn't, which I know is another ice cream place.
Places, yeah.
But it's like, I wonder if it's some kind of, I wonder what is the difference like?
I don't know.
There's no dine-in at Brewster's though, so
There's no
maybe
dine-in
it's
at
like,
Sonic.
Yeah.
I mean, you're sitting outside.
Yeah. You're sitting outside at Brewster's too, so
Yeah.
that's weird. I don't know.
I don't know, but if honestly, I would love if anybody has any kind of insight into this, please write in tetherradio@gmail.com, because I would love to know like what differentiates a food place requiring having a public restroom versus not.
Yeah.
So anyway, that fecal sighting was supported almost in real time by a commenter who said they worked at the attraction. Quote, for the skeptics, this actually happened. Fun fact, this was one of 3 shit-related incidents at Rise today. Less fun fact, I was here.
At that specific ride
at that
at
fucking
Disney.
ride. Will you do me a favor?
Yep.
Will you look up the average daily attendance at Disney World?
Yep.
I'm just wondering. So I was, they said less fun fact, I was here for all 3 of them.
God.
My God. On another thread, a commenter bemoaned the behavior of park guests at the wildly popular attraction.
57,000
Fucking insane.
average daily.
And that's for Disney World?
Yep.
Wow, dude. So to put this into perspective, I was at Dollywood at 27,000.
Yeah.
It was stupid busy, and I didn't want to be there. And I don't want to ever be there again when it's that busy.
Yeah.
They started turning people, supposedly, the dude that I was talking to that worked there, they start turning, shut the gates at 30.
Yeah.
And we hit 27 when I was there. God. And I was like, I don't want to be here anymore. So.
It just makes me want to play Roller Coaster Tycoons. All it makes me want to do.
No shit, dude. My God. Anywho. All right. So on another thread, a commenter bemoaned the behavior of park guests at the wildly popular attraction Flight of Passage. Quote, bodily fluids no longer bother me after working at Disney, they wrote. Let's just say that the attraction I work at has what the cast ended up dubbing the poop hall because of the amount of times guests have gone in there and pooped. We even put up a camera, and it didn't stop it. Quote, good Lord, the poop hall. Another commenter responded adding, from a former flight CM, this absolute... Cast member, you're right. This absolutely gives me war flashbacks. I dealt with way too many bodily fluids at that dang attraction. Two former Disneyland custodial team workers have also written about this unsavory topic in their book, Cleaning the Kingdom, Inside Tales of Keeping Walt's Dream Spotless. I would actually be interested in reading that book.
That's a book?
Yeah.
It's got a 3.3 on Goodreads.
Oh, damn. That's
out of 5?
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's got a 4.4 on Amazon.
Huh.
I feel like everything on Amazon's trash. Like,
weird.
Rating-wise, right?
Yeah, same.
In the chapter titled, quote, disgusting things, former cast members as employees are referred to in company parlance. Ken Pellman and Lynn Barron reveal there's even...
Not Ken and Lynn.
Ken and Lynn! Oh, I love
Those
it.
are totally real names,
Absolutely.
by the way.
There's even a name for such happenings, Human Code H. A Code H, according to authors, originally referred to horse crap. A Code H meant a custodial worker needed to clean up after one of the horses pulling a Main Street vehicle did its business. Makes sense. Horses are just going to shit, even though I don't know why they didn't have the dropping bag thing that they normally do, right?
Are Disney employees unionized or...
I don't know.
Nah.
If I had to guess, no.
Yeah, probably not.
Because I would say Disney would fight that tooth and nail, right?
Probably.
Yeah,
would
they
think.
have all the money in the world to do so.
Yeah. So the term was later modified to reflect a bowel movement of the human variety. And in case you're thinking this is a pandemic-induced phenomenon, Pellman and Barron worked at the park primarily in the 90s and early 2000s.
Yes, there is a Disney employee union.
Oh.
And
that's surprising.
More than 45,000 Disney employees are in the Services Trades Council Union.
I wonder how many total employees they have.
I wonder.
So I'm guessing that this
Or what
person,
percentage it is.
the custodial staff that collects trash and fecal matter from the animals and now humans get paid pretty well, I'm assuming.
Hopefully.
If they're unionized.
Hopefully. So their gnarliest story, turn back here if you're feeling queasy. Although you did willingly click on an article about Disney poopers, so you're probably here for the horror stories.
Disney poopers.
Yeah. It occurred at Indiana Jones Adventure in Disneyland. Quote, there's a pair of individual use restrooms just backstage from the North Unload. Lols. It was mainly for cast members, but guests could and did use it. A woman who did not know this burst into the control room for the attraction and basically shit in the floor right there.
What?
So
right here.
It must have been challenging for the ride operator to stay at their post in there before it was all cleaned up. So literally she busts into the control room for the ride and like fucking deuces.
Tell you what, that's my last day at that job.
I'm with you. I'd be like, you know
I'm
what? This ride is
decking
done.
that bitch, and I'm walking out.
I'm like, dude, I'm fucking done here. You clean this up, and you better get some Febreze from like I don't even fucking know where. And then if I smell shit when I walk back in that room, I'm about face.
And she didn't even wipe.
God, no, she just
Right,
fucking
like,
she deuced and ran. There you go. It was a what is it? Mobile deposit. So anyway.
Wait, and
I was trying to come up with one, but I was like, oh shit.
an individual use restroom sounds like single use. Like you can only use this restroom once, and it's like a disposable restroom.
Yeah.
I
You
know
just throw it away.
I know what it means, but
Jeez, dude. That's all I got for that one, man. I was just like, you know what? It doesn't surprise me. I'm just more and more disappointed in humanity.
yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah,
you
dude.
know. Oh my God. All right.
Everybody's going crazy.
What do you guys got? I think we got time for about one more, and then we're gonna kick it over to Untethered.
I did promise that I would mention the dog DNA tests.
All right.
So I'll.
Yep.
I just had this saved. I've really not read it, so I'm just winging this. But despite claiming near 100% accuracy, companies give completely different DNA results.
Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah.
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 If you're puzzled about the breed of your dog, you're not alone. A lot of people are. Whatever. Marketplace. This is from like a subset of CBC News.
Okay.
So Marketplace recruited 2 mixed breed dogs, 1 purebred dog, and 1 human to test the accuracy of consumer dog DNA tests.
Yeah.
Their DNA was sent to 4 companies that claim to specialize in dog DNA testing.
Okay.
Wisdom Panel, Embark,
Nah.
Acumetrics, and DNA My Dog. Nearly all the results were different, even for the same dog, despite all claiming nearly 100% accuracy. There's a
DNA My Dog just sounds like a scam. Like I wouldn't. That's no.
Well, I almost launched a company, DNA My Ass. No, just kidding.
So Molly is a 5-year-old dog, rescue dog from Kuwait. Her people didn't know what she was.
Okay.
Let's see. The second dog was Loki. They're all so cute.
They
They're
are really
so
cute dogs. My God.
Loki is a 75-pound, 3 or 4-year-old rescue from Istanbul.
I think Loki's my fave.
God, those
to be
spotty
honest.
ear. What a good
Yeah.
little spotty ear. Third dog is Quinn, which is a 16-month-old purebred Great Dane who is a service dog. And her owner said she's 100% sure that she is 100% Great Dane. I feel like we're foretelling the future by putting that quote in.
Yeah.
And then oh God, they've got her family tree of her dog.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. And oh yeah, and then the fourth thing was a person, right? So
That guy. Whatever.
they did the kits. The results said that the companies provided different results for each submitted sample. So and then they've got a little chart for what this is a cool, this is a very visual heavy story that you guys can access by going to tetherradio.substack.com for free.
Yeah.
But they basically found different results for all of them. So just totally different. Acumetrics said Cocker Spaniel, Labrador, Staffordshire Terrier, and Rottweiler. Embark said she's 100% Arabian Village dog.
Yeah. What?
What is that? Just saying mutt? What is that?
It's a village. Just a village dog.
DNA My Dog said Bulldog, Flat-Coated Retriever, and German Shepherd. And Wisdom Panel said American Pit Bull Terrier, Chihuahua, German Shepherd, Segugio Italiano. And Larry, would you like to say the word for the Mexican dog?
So let's see. Culanti. It's a very old word.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah. No.
I'm just,
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
Mayan
I'm
or
proud I
Aztec.
can pronounce
Yeah, no,
Oaxaca. So So yeah, just totally different results. The next dog's results, Acumetrics just said no results. Okay.
What?
Hold on. Before we move on here, Molly here, Wisdom Panel. The two largest samples or the percentages are American Pit Bull Terrier and Chihuahua.
Perfect.
With 28 and 11% respectively, right?
Perfect.
This dog
Doesn't look at all like either of those.
at all.
Not any.
Like,
Wow.
the most accurate one is going to be Embark because they're like, fuck it.
This is
it's
my
a village dog.
Yeah.
I'm sure because they don't even have a picture of what an Arabian village dog is. So I guess I'll have to Google it. Yeah. But,
And then so Loki
Well, no, honestly, they've got a picture of it. It's just a lot redder than she
looks
is.
a lot like Clifford.
it looks like an unlocked dog. You're like,
Yeah.
you haven't reached this level yet.
Yeah, a lock dog.
Yeah. So Loki, Acumetrics said, we don't know. Embark said, West Asian village dog. I'm seeing a fucking trend here. DNA My Dog said, Belgian Malinois. And is that how you say it? Malinois?
I have
Malinois?
no idea, dude.
Fuck, I knew how to say that and I broke myself. And then Australian Shepherd, which he kind of looks Australian Shepherd. Wisdom
Okay,
Panel
so-
said that Seguigio Italiano again, Chihuahua again, Anatolian Shepherd, German Shepherd, and Estrella Mountain Dog.
Jeez, dude.
What'd you say, Larry?
Oh, sorry. I looked up Arabian village dog, and that's the most accurate, and it's just a bunch of like mutt-looking dogs.
Yeah,
So if you Google Arabian village dog, well,
that one might be right.
never mind.
But I mean, like, that's what a
Malinois,
fucking
that's how you say
cop
it.
out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like, wait, what? Jeez.
So then we've got the pure Great Dane. Acumetrics, bless their heart, said it's a Chihuahua.
You are fucking kidding me.
They just gave one result and it's Chihuahua. Embark and Wisdom Panel both said 100% Great Dane. DNA My Dog said 61 to 99% Great Dane, but 10 to 25% Staffordshire Bull Terrier.
None of those add up.
No.
Math is not mathing here. What's happening?
And then
here?
poor Travis, the human Travis.
Oh no!
Acumetrics said that he is Central Asian Shepherd, Turkish Kangol, Mastiff, and Akbash dog. And DNA My Dog said he is Basenji and Beagle.
Beagle. Wow, dude.
It doesn't say what the other two. I don't think the other two gave them results back.
No. What if it just came back with 100%? What's it called? Golden Retriever. Isn't that a thing going on?
Oh, he's Golden
my
Retriever
boyfriend has
energy.
golden-
Yeah.
Yeah. That would
They're
be
like,
hilarious.
sir, is your girlfriend a mean black cat?
Jeez, dude.
Man, it's just so. It's not really surprising.
No, it's not at all.
Yep. All right.
Well, there's that.
Oh, I did
You
just.
won't trust that again.
I did just want to mention, but I think I sent you guys the story that the guy fell off the Headbangers boat cruise.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn.
Yeah, dude.
Which you remember Headbangers Ball?
Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
now it's a cruise, so they call it Headbangers Boat. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny, dude.
Yeah.
That's funny as
But there was a little thing in there about how many people go missing,
Yeah.
and let me find that. That might have been a different story that I read.
I can't believe fucking person like got thrown in the what was it? What category was it? Here we go.
What are you talking about?
Central Asian Shepherd, Turkish Kangol, Mastiff, Akbash dog.
Oh,
Like,
here's the thing about people that go overboard. So, according to a 2020 report from the Cruise Lines International Association, the odds of going overboard are unlikely. Yeah, I fucking hope so.
Yeah, right.
From 2009 to 2019, 212 people were reported that went overboard on, I guess, cruises specifically.
That doesn't sound not likely. You know,
In
you get in the hundreds.
10 years, Larry, so many people go on cruises.
Yeah.
But of the
Relatively
212
speaking,
people that were reported overboard, 48 of those were successfully rescued.
So not a great track record.
I mean,
there.
I'm not going to lie, dude. Normally, cruises are going in open water.
Yeah.
And so you go overboard, nobody's going to fucking know unless specifically someone sees you go overboard.
Even then.
And even then, it's like,
hard to
they're not
see.
going to, like, by the time the boat stops and, like, I mean, I don't know.
They didn't find the guy that fell off the headbangers boat.
This just in, don't get a balcony room. How about that? Don't go to the balcony. Like,
Don't go on a cruise.
I had such a blast on the
avoid
cruise.
boats altogether.
They only searched for the guy for 9 hours, and then they had to conclude the rescue mission and resume their course.
Damn, they took longer looking for the billionaires in the submarine. They didn't give up on them.
But it was also like the water was really choppy, and they just did like there was no fucking chance. That's so sad.
Yeah,
The guy was just 41.
that sucks.
Anyway, I'd love to end on a happy note. Sorry.
Yeah, right. Oh my gosh. My God. All right. So let's fucking do this thing. Oh my God. Fucking. All right. This is some pet peeve right here. I switch back over to like my drive
Yeah.
and it reorders shit right before, like for recent documents or whatever. I start to double click it. And as I'm double clicking it, it reorders them.
Yeah.
So I end up like opening something that I have zero interest in.
I do that with work stuff all the time. Or I'll try to I'll click something to rename a file,
Yeah.
but then it reorders them right as I click. And then I backspace and I'm like, that's not the what was that file called? Fuck, I just took its name off.
It's like, dude, oh my God. It's like computers are trying to figure out what we want to do prior to us wanting to do it,
Telling
but
them.
they're
Fuck
just
us over.
wrong 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
It's like, get fucked. Anyway. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for lending us your ear for right around a little over an hour and a half. Don't worry. We're absolutely going to have a humdinger of a fucking Untethered for you on Wednesday. I have a crazy story to get through about some fucking rare Japanese Kit Kats. So, and just,
Love it.
it's weird. So, anywho, so let you guys know where to send all of your grievances. You can send them to tetherradio@gmail.com. That's tetherradio@gmail.com. You're always welcome to send nice notes also. So, and they're both welcome. So send it there. I dare you. We're on Twix at tether_radio. We're on Instagram at tether_radio. We got the Tether Radio After Dark Facebook group. That is a fun place, fun little sandbox to memeify yourself. Ooh, I like that.
Memeify.
Yeah, it's kind of makes me think of mummifying, right? Is that when I die, I want to be memeified, not
Perfect,
mummified,
perfect.
right?
Yep.
Took a turn. All right.
That took a turn.
Can you imagine people go to your funeral and they go to pick up that little pamphlet thing and they open it and it's just memes of you?
It's just, well, honestly, what I wanted, like the cat playing the piano.
Yes.
I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Oh my God. But anyway, that's our Tether Radio After Dark Facebook group. It's literally just a place to go hang out, talk to other people that are listeners, or maybe they don't listen and they need you to talk them into listening to the podcast. They probably know us, and if they don't, they stumbled upon us, and I don't know why they hung around, but they did. So, but yeah, check it out. Tether Radio After Dark. That's on Facebook. We got Read with Tether. That is our other Facebook group. It is our digital presence of our our book club group. We have decided to go through. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember. Blind Spot. God, the hell is it
You
called?
sound like you want to work it through, so I'm gonna give you a second.
Okay. Give me a hint.
Blind?
Blind. Blind light.
Nope.
Blind
Sight. You're so close.
Blind sight.
Yeah.
What'd I say the first time?
Spot.
Blind spot. Damn it.
Which
Blind
is a
sight. Yeah. God. Yes, it's me for our book club group name and stuff. So, Blind Sight by
Peter Watts.
Peter Watts, and we will be covering that. Wait, do we have a date?
Nope.
Yet? All right. Well, we will have a date.
We need to sort that out.
I'll tell you what. We'll go ahead and say, let's get a date for next episode, if that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Date for book club. So we'll have a date for you guys next full episode. It's not that long of a book. In addition to, it is full audio on YouTube.
Apparently,
right?
it's like Creative Commons. Like, it's just like fair license. So,
Okay.
I don't know why you would actually pay for it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, in that case, free book that we're covering this this time, and be on the lookout for the book club date. We will definitely announce it on the full episode, and we will also post it in our Read with Tether group on Facebook. So be on the lookout there if you want to try to be a part of that, and that is Blind Sight by something Watts.
Peter Watts.
Peter Watts. There you go.
Also,
wait, wasn't there Peter Watts? Oh, no, go ahead. Sorry.
I don't know. Our buddy Wes started reading it and was like, "This book's kind of tough." And then the other night he messaged me and said, "For Blind Sight, I went to the Wikipedia and I'm reading from his text.
Yeah.
And I read the list of characters and a little bit about the plot, not any spoilers. And then I started the book over, and it makes a whole lot more sense now. It's a really, really good read. It's just like, there's one character that has 4 different personalities, and that was fucking me up. Each personality has its own name and stuff.
Okay.
So, like, I don't think that's a spoiler. I think that's pretty early on. And if Wes is struggling to read a book, we're all fucked. So, I felt like I needed to tell everybody.
Allie texted me that, and I was just like, I just started crying in my pillow. And Megan said, "No, it's okay. You'll get through it eventually, Daniel." And I was like, "But I won't understand a word."
No, not one word.
Not one word.
But no, I think that'll help us all a lot. So.
Perfect. Sage advice. All right. So we got the Tether Radio newsletter. Allie is amazing and puts that together every fucking week. Even the week that we did not record an episode, she put together a newsletter for at least some things to check out to just satisfy you guys for a little bit until the next episode.
Yeah, I just wanted people to have something.
Allie, that was awesome, and thank you. You can sign up for that at tetherradio.substack.com. You can also go there to, if you don't want to sign up, which I would advise that you did, you can go there and see all of our previous episode show notes and all that jazz at that URL. That is tetherradio.substack.com. We got Tether Radio Untethered that we are going to be putting out hot to y'all this Wednesday. Just so that you can, I don't know, you can post up in the corner of the awkward Thanksgiving celebration that you're inevitably going to. And you can listen to this and enjoy yourself for a little bit. So, but anyway, that's Tether Radio Untethered. Those come out on Wednesdays. They're shorter, probably about 30, 45 minutes is what we shoot for. And those come out on Wednesdays. So we have Tether merch. Hell yeah. tinyurl.com/tether merch. We got t-shirts. We're going to have hoodies.
We have hoodie. We already sold one.
Did we really?
Yeah. Larry put it up while we were talking. I told Trey and he already bought it.
Wow. All right. This is amazing.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Hoodies, they're going hot off the shelf. Yeah.
I'll put up a hoodie and I'll put up a unisex crew neck sweatshirt with the astronaut on the chest. And then on the back, it says Tether Radio is a cult.
Oh,
yes.
I might fucking buy that.
I love that. Dude, I fucking love that shit. All right. Rock and roll, man. So tinyurl.com/tether merch. Guess what's coming up, y'all? Christmas. guess what needs to be gifted to people? Tether merch. So yeah, man.
And they're priced to buy because I said, fuck your recommended prices. I turned it all the way down. So
There you go. Seriously. Literally, we are literally making maybe cents, if that.
Yeah.
I mean, we really don't even give a shit. We do this because we enjoy doing it. So, but anyway, so we're selling t-shirts. We got hoodies. We got crew neck sweatshirts. We got tank tops, and of course, for all those people out there that need the stocking stuffers, we've got mug hat sticker.
Hell yeah.
And dude, I'm telling you, the cool thing is so on the mug, there's only one like logo, so you can put the sticker on the other side. So you got a dual-faced mug, and then you could put a hat on the mug, and it can be like a little trucker mug. I don't even know. Anyway, so anywho, we got all that shit. tinyurl.com/tether merch. We were talking about launching some Twitch shit, Stoon. Wow, that's a word, and. We're still working on that, trying to get the kinks out. We like the technical difficulties from last week really kind of put us back a little bit. So we're trying to figure out how to get a good video feed so that we can start posting on Twitch and stuff. And eventually, I'd say we'll try to start doing streaming, or honestly, hell, we might even try to start streaming before we post. So. Whatever's the path of least resistance for us. So, now, I don't know how good we're going to do at like live chat rooms and shit like that if you guys are wanting that. But get at us, man. tetherradio@gmail.com. So let us know what you guys want, because honestly, we're here to serve. I think that's all I have. Does anybody have anything else to add?
I think we did it.
No? Oh my God, we've done it again. All right. So thank you guys so much for joining us for episode 277 of the Tether Radio podcast. I'm Daniel.
I'm Allie.
And I'm Larry.
And we hope you guys have a fantastic week. Be sure to check out the Untethered on Wednesday. And if you don't check out the Untethered, happy Thanksgiving, and we will see you next Monday. Until then, take it easy, friendos.
Bye.
Bye. Please clap.